Hello everyone, Ian here at AbelCine in Burbank, and today I've stepped out onto the sales floor to show you our newly expanded audio department. Here we've got a wide variety of recorders, mixers, and microphones and different accessories to figure out what package works best for you. And today I want to talk about the sound devices MixPre-D, and as you can see, this is a very lightweight, small profile mixer that takes care of a variety of audio inputs and outputs, and I thought the best way to really show off its flexibility would be to build it on a couple of different cameras and put it through its paces. In this example, I've taken my MixPre-D and I've attached it to a Aes Alexa. And it's easy to do so because there's a 1/4-20 hole on the bottom of the MixPre-D. So it's very straightforward to attach it directly to the carry handle of the Alexa. And I've set it up for a very quick and dirty type interview situation. And I've got two microphones. I'm using a lav mic, which I actually have attached myself right now. And you're seeing that level up on the MixPre right now. And I'm also going to take a second level from the microphone that's on the boom pole over there. So for the lavalier, I'm actually feeding that as a line level in, and I've selected it as such as the input on the MixPre-D. And for my second input, Phantom 48, I've selected that. So now it's allowing me to take two different types of signals into one unit and output the line level to the Alexa. As you may know, the Alexa only inputs a line level. So I am using an adapter that comes with Alexas from AbelCine in our rental department. And this is two 3-pins that's going to a 5-pin in on the Alexa. Once you have your levels set and everything's ready to go, you really want to be able to monitor your audio that's being recorded in two different ways. First, we want to hear the audio at the source or where it's being processed. So in this case, at the MixPre-D. Secondly, we also want to be able to go in and listen to the audio as it's being recorded onto the Alexa or any other camera for that matter. So that's where our return audio comes into play. On the Alexa, we have a mini jack for audio output, and that goes to the tape return input on the side here. And then at my encoder knob, I can select whether I want to hear the return audio, which will light up this diode right here, or I push it in again, and now it goes to the audio as it's being processed within the MixPre itself. So what I've done in this scenario here is I am the subject, and I'm just going to ramble on just for a moment. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go between the two audio inputs that we're putting into the Alexa, the lav that I'm wearing, and the mic, the shotgun mic that we have on the boom here. This will give you a little chance to hear what good audio quality is. Now this is a challenge because it's about 105 degrees in Burbank today, and I have tons and tons of air conditioner units running above us right now. So I put some roll-off filters in there, but you still should be able to get a sense of what good audio should sound like. I grabbed my Sony F5 and I've hooked up the MixPre-D to it. This time we're going to do something a little different than what we did with the Alexa. Remember with the Alexa, I was feeding different types of line levels or different mic levels into the MixPre. One line level from my lav and one mic level from my shotgun mic. And I was feeding line level to the Alexa. The Alexa was taking that line level analog input and converting it to a digital line level signal for the media. In this scenario, what I'm doing is I'm taking the same thing. I'm taking line level from a lav and my mic level from my shotgun over here. And this time I am converting them to something called AES. And what that allows me to do is send digital audio directly to the recorded media on the camera. It's bypassing the internal audio processing altogether on the F5 or F55. The other interesting thing about AES is that it allows me to assign two tracks of audio to one input. So right now I'm feeding two tracks to the F5, but I'm only doing it through one input on the camera. That's because on the audio module on the side of the camera, I've selected AES, and that allows me to bring dual channels into one connector. So if I had two MixPres, I could send in 4 channels of AES audio into the F5 or the F55. In the AES mode, you can see that with one XLR input into the camera, this is on the channel 1 XLR input, you can see that I am now carrying 2 discrete tracks of audio, one from my lav, one from my shotgun, into the camera. the MixPre-D from Sound Devices, providing multiple audio inputs and outputs in a compact package, providing solutions over a broad range of camera platforms. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again soon.